there for Argentina. For this game, the record. A lean spell this last couple of years, really. There is Albert Gudmundsson's free kick for Iceland. It's going to be blocked away though here for Argentina. Off Barker, the man who gave the free kick away in the first place.
Yes, jumping Rice, just trying to block it, and he gets caught on the top of the head there.
Finished top of the 10-team qualifying group in South America. 9 points in the final shake-up from their 18 matches to book their place to defend their World Cup title. Lost just a 4 of their 18 qualifiers. The home loss was to Marcelo Bielsa's Uruguay. Throw taken here by Magnusson. It's come a long way. It's put away here, but picked up by Elliotson for Iceland. Elliotson now for Logi Thomasson. Peter Olafsson. Goes Palsson here towards Oscar Olsson. It'll be given though against the defender Palsson here. Just I think maybe leaned in and maybe used the arm.
Yeah, straight away it was called up. Just the rise as he goes through that long direct ball. He might just caught the elbow there. It was quite clear. Dina feels the full force of that.
Victor Palsson is 35 now. Just off motion from the Danish second division with the Horsens.
Sado lu kata lu
just gone. The game's first is shown to him.
And then Iceland players ask him why it was a yellow card. I mean, it's one of them, isn't it, where he's got every right to go and make that challenge. It's just because that trailing elbow, the one that catches Dina right in the head. That's why he ends up first player in the book.
Medina will vie with Nicolas Tagliafico to be the starting left back in the World Cup. Tagliafico played the game with Honduras on Saturday. So here by Nico pass towards Lopez. Pass again. Back by Grettersson to goalkeeper Olafsson. Grettersson little losing possession, and Paz was brought down here to win a free kick for Argentina.
I mean, you can just see the high press there from Argentina. It's brilliant. The yellow card's going to get issued here.
Daniel Grettersson, the latest name taken by referee, and here's the reason why.
Yeah, it's Barco that just pounces on it, and clearly see that Argentina had gone into a dangerous area. Grettersson who gets his name in the book just to bring him Barco down.
Half an hour gone. It'll be a Giovanni Lo Celso free kick here for Argentina. In the box, plenty of Albi Celeste jerseys here to aim for Lo Celso. Lo Celso takes it. Way there by the head of Magnusson. Lopez with a turn, which is read by Elliotson for Iceland. Here's Simeone. It's had a quiet game so far, the son of Diego. This is Giuliano Simeone.
Yeah, I was going to say he hasn't really had much of the football to really go and shine on the stage, has he? I think the difference is Lo Celso's the one that seems to be drifting in and out of pockets. He seems to be directly out wide. It does feel like it's been down this left side a little bit more for Argentina. We've seen the likes of Barco getting onto the football.
Barco, Alessandro Martinez. Lo Celso. Here to Gia. Here is on the ball now, Simeone. Lo Celso. Chase for Gia. There's Simeone again here for Argentina.
They just can't get a foothold in the game, can they, Iceland, at all? I mean, it's just stringing 3, 4, 5 passes, get that confidence, try and get at least the little stage where you're dictating the football. It's not being allowed here with Argentina.
Celso for Palacios. Valentin Barco. Medina. Passing precise here with a tempo to this Argentina team. They are bossing the ball in this first half by a long way. But here the ball comes for Gudmundsson. To Baldursson. Oh, Haraldsson. On again for Iceland.
It's a lot better spell, isn't it? Someone just to be brave and have that confidence now that they're getting on the football, having that sequence of passing and moving, so much better.
ওইকালে কয়টা সময় তো শুরু করা
So this is a better spell for Iceland. Can they get near now to Rooney's goal and make a rare chance with it? Stands the Mexican wave in evidence, which is never a good sign. Haraldsson. Scott Haraldsson will come back now to Håkon Haraldsson for Iceland. Logi Thomasson, who's an exciting attacking fullback on that left-hand side of Thomasson. Here goes Gudmundsson. Can he work? It's the first real spell of sustained possession.
Yeah, it is. I mean, listen, this is where it's interesting to see how Argentina obviously deal with this little situation without having the football, but I think this is where they're really good, to be honest. They get back in their compact zones, don't they? They're aggressive.
Foul by Palacios here to yield a free kick for Iceland. Has been placed here with intent from Albert Gudmundsson. We'll commit the likes of Palsson forward here and Baldursson as well. From the back goes Gretarsson as well. Good work in the offing here then for Geronimo Rulli. We'll have a 10 to half-time plus stoppage time. Clipped in by Johannesson. And a header over the bar there from Gretarsson for Iceland.
Yeah, it's difficult for Gretarsson to direct that ball towards goal. That's going to really trouble Rulli goal.
Had a good year with Marseille in France as Rulli. This is Nico Paz. Given away though to Johannesson. Now it's Haraldsson for the Icelanders, who now can look to maybe work a situation here. This is a much better spell from them as they recycle the ball well.
Yeah, certainly a momentum shifter, isn't it? Just as we said, that someone who's going to really dictate the football is so important. As you are going to be chasing down long periods of this game.
There's Johan Andersson, whose dad you played with, Joey Gudjonsson at Aston Villa.
Yes, I certainly did. Know him really well. Joey Gudjonsson.
Medina. And foul given here Argentina's way. The foul on Ezequiel Palacios of Leverkusen's 23-24 season invincibles under Xabi Alonso. It's been a new long-term deal with Leverkusen last autumn. As their current longest-serving player in Germany is Lo Celso. Lisandro Martinez for Argentina. There's Palacios again, which will reach the rising talent Agustin Giai. Second start. And the right back position is done well again so far tonight for Argentina, Gi.
Yeah, it's important that position he's playing. I know that Argentina are playing in a bit of a 4-4-2, aren't they? And I think the fact is that they do like to play high up with the fullbacks and suit GI getting forward, as we've seen in this first half, when he's had the opportunity to get forward.
Here's Palacios now into the feet of Lopez. Lisandro Martinez, Barco once more. Stuck behind Medina there for Argentina. Taken by Victor Palsson. Iceland behind both France and Ukraine in their World Cup qualifying groups. They didn't even make the playoffs in Europe.
Oh, Messi ওঠে না করে তাড়াতাড়ি ফোন দা মেসি তুলে দেন আইলে কিন্তু খেলা দেখতে না
Just two senior men's tournaments
ব্রাজিলের খেলা না আজকে
in the history.
একবার 14 তারিখে খেলা আছে
Isak Johannesson helped on here towards Håkan Haraldsson.
Oh, pero এত লাভ পারো তো আগে তবে ব্রাজিল আঙ্কেল তবে কোন টিমটা ভালো হয় কি না করে খেলে আল্লাহ দেখা হ্যাঁ ওরে কি কি দেখো না আমি কোনো খারাপ নেই হ্যাঁ ওর আইয়ে দিতে দেখো জড়াতে রাখলে আচ্ছা কাগজে তারা হাতে খেলে
lost causes. It's so much better from Iceland when they've had the ball. This is a more purpose in the way that they're approaching. They try to break down this very solid Argentina back line.
So 1-0 the goal early from Valentin Barco. Messi waits in the wings still. Again, a huge roar there when he was on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, wait till he comes on. She'll be a lot louder than that.
So number 10's in the crowd, that's for sure. Messi's shirt is the monopoly in the stands. Barco. There is Simeone. Simeone's shot straight at the goalkeeper, Olafsson.
Well, he does really well as well, doesn't he? Simeone. It's the fact that he's drifted in from that right-hand side. He's made that run, and Barco, who's been at the centre of pretty much everything in this first half. The fact he just checked inside. Maybe just the far post was the option.
He scored in that game with Honduras at the weekend, Simeone. His first goal came in a qualifier in a win over Brazil 4-1. Not a bad way to get your first goal for your country.
I think any time you put a shirt on, but to pressing that with a goal is always special.
It's good Magnusson for Iceland. Order Magnusson. Daniel Gretarsson. Their focus now on the Nations League this coming autumn. The Icelanders, they in a group there with Estonia, Luxembourg, Bulgaria. Nations League C is their next focus. There's Barco. Dropped in here for pass. Great save by Olafsson.
I'll tell you what, it's a brilliant move. And again, just that high press from Argentina. Sees them win the ball back. And all of a sudden he just plays a blind pass, and then Barco's been outstanding, picks out. Super little ball for pass. Brilliant goalkeeping from Olafsson. He comes out, he witnesses the danger. This is a really good strike. Nico Paz, he matched with the save.
Yeah.
Then it's Simeone takes this one short. Barco. Again, Barco here for Argentina. That's been the first half standout. Lo Celso.
খালি তুই বলি না দাদা ভুল না কি এটা আলাদা জানিয়ে এসে খেলা কিছু নেই দেখুন আমার
Barco's goal, the difference still as we now are in the final 4 minutes of first half normal time.
Yeah, I think not just his goal though, his first half performance. I think there's been some really decent performances out there on an individual basis, but Barco's been the one that's certainly been the highlight, hasn't he? The goal, the opportunities that he's created.
Barco's booked here, the foul on Palsson gets the goal scorer. The first Argentina yellow card of the night.
That's his second one, isn't it? I mean this one looked quite rash. Victor Palsson, I mean, tell you what, touch away. I think the jump in is a very, very lucky boy. I mean, yes, I know he got the yellow card, but I have some red cards for that. I think it's the way he jumps in on the challenge on Victor Palsson.
It's not a pretty replay on that challenge from Valentin Barco, that's for sure. This is Gretason for Iceland. Hugo Magnusson. Logi Thomasson. Still just that one big chance for them early in the game when it was only a sitter wasted by Elliotson. Not made much sense then really in front of goal to trouble Rulli. It's Thomasson again.
Yeah, I think all their players just been directly in front of Argentina, hasn't it? There hasn't been anything that's really questioned Otamendi and Sandro Martinez back there at all.
Victor Palsson. There's Olisson and the shot from real distance there, but Johannesson has the goalkeeper busy. That's Rulli's first save for a while.
Yeah, it's a good strike as well from Johannesson. I think unfortunately straight down Rulli's throat, isn't it, where he's just going to parry it and take the sting out of the strike.
Barco for Argentina. Sandro Martinez pressured there by Håkon Haraldsson. It's Lopez. Well, given away here is Olisson. Cleared by Otamendi for Argentina. Palacios, Lo Celso. Medina. Palacios for Argentina. Giovanni Lo Celso for Facundo Medina. Foul against Simeone here will bring a free kick for Iceland.
Yeah, it's the short pass in. Once he's spun into that space, you can see that little bit of reverse movement. And he has to force the foul.
And towards half-time then in Auburn, Alabama. Argentina 1, Iceland 0. Argentina's final pre-World Cup shakedown. This much-changed team. It's been good work so far as we move into 3 added minutes.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what changes are actually made at half-time for Argentina. I'm sure there will be a fair few. I've liked what I've seen, I must say.
At this point towards this being a really deep squad for Lionel Scaloni's Argentina. Otamendi for Giai. Simeone given away. Balderson. Elliotson. Into traffic, won by Palacios now for Barco. Foul. Card maybe here is it for, not this time for Magnusson.
That was an easy one, wasn't it? Straight away, just lunges in on Lopez. Bit sloppy, haven't they, towards the back end of this first half for Argentina. That's allowed Iceland to have a little bit of domination and possession.
Sandro Martinez. Gian's throw here for Argentina. There's Lopez. Lopez has lost out here. It's Magnusson. Now Palacios can look to pick out the pass, and now Medina can motor on for Argentina. It's on with Medina again. Look at Medina now, it's towards Barco. Nico Paz. Argentina free kick.
This was a little bit scruffy, little battle here. Nielsen and Medina.
Otamendi. Gian. Gian does well here, the fullback. Alexandro Martinez again for Argentina. Simeone. Palacios, Lo Celso. This is promising. Into Lopez's feet. Then Barco an option. Here's Simeone. To Nico Paz. Paz battling away there with Thomasson.
It's not really good at times, hasn't it, for Argentina when they move the ball.
That's half-time, so a single goal from Barco, the difference here. At the break, Olofsson couldn't keep out the shot from Barco from distance. There's been a good display so far by this much altered Argentina team. But Barco's the main man so far. He's shone in this performance so far for the world champions.
Nabil.
Half-time score then here
100%.
in Auburn, Alabama. It is
Abar
Argentina 1, Iceland 0.
Dos minit. Deh. Nabil. Desen.
في بطولة يتوقف عندها العالم، لا يكفي أن تشاهد المباراة، بل أن تعيش ما يدور حولها، من المدن التي لا تنام إلى المدرجات التي تنبض بألوان العالم، ومن لحظات الترقب إلى تفاصيل تصنع قبل صافرة البداية وبعدها. نلتقي بكم في برنامج يومي خاص، ونفتح لكم نافذة يومية على المشهد الكامل لكأس العالم 2026. وعلى طاولة الحوار نربط ما بين ما حدث وما ينتظر أن يحدث. ساعة مونديال 2026 على أبو ظبي الرياضية.
Halo. Halo. হ্যালো 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 হ্যালো
Accompanying the design called We Are 26, with the aim of a accompanying the design called We Are 26.
طواف العالم للدراجات على أبو ظبي الرياضيات. ماذا لو كنت أنت صاحب هذه اللحظة؟ ماذا لو كانت يدك هي التي ترفع؟ ماذا لو كان اسمك هو الذي يهتف به الجمهور؟ ماذا
ও খেলা শুরু হয় নাই।
Welcome back to Alabama. Half-time here it is. Argentina leading Iceland by a single Valentin Barco goal to nil. See in the second half who comes on and who stays on for Argentina. We'll see, we believe, Messi at some point. We shall see when Coach Scaloni opts to use his skipper and talisman from the bench. It has been Lee Henry so far from Argentina. A pretty good display with what is, in essence, their B team so far tonight.
Yeah, I've been quite impressed actually. I mean, they played with massive enthusiasm. There's been lots of energy, as you said. I think the team, when you look at the bench, there's a lot of them players that probably won't feature, be it the start of the World Cup or the group stages. But so you put yourself in the frame in these games, and these are the opportunities that the second string gets. So yeah, I mean, I've been impressed with the likes of Barco. Nico Paz has been bright and lively at times. I've been really impressed with Argentina.
On Barco, the foul we saw at half-time, the replays on Palsson, that could have been a red card.
Yeah, I said that in commentary. I felt that, I think that VAR was to be involved in this, which obviously it's not, it's a friendly, but you felt that would have been looked at, and I think that would have been overturned into a red card. It was the way he lunged and jumped into the challenge. I don't feel that Palsson made a big meal of it, but I think that's one thing that certainly Barco will have to be aware of.
Changes coming up. We're going to see here certainly Rodrigo de Paul and Enzo Fernandez for the second half. You can see down there too Christian Romero of Tottenham as well. So it will be a half time where we'll see Argentina make a number of alterations. Iceland can't see any down there yet who've come onto the bench. So Barco's off here. Got the goal and the yellow card and has now been given a breather. This one there, you can see the captain on the night, Otamendi, who did play the first half as well, so confirm is coming on. We're going to see here certainly Romero, also on then number 20 is McAllister too. So here from Scaloni, a whole raft of alterations. Can see down there 22 as well, Arturo Martinez, but not Messi yet at half-time certainly.
Well, I think we will see him at some stage. I think, listen, let the second half kick off. They won't want to force the issue, will they, with Messi one bit?
So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 changes here for half-time for Argentina. So McAllister, De Paul, Enzo Fernandez, these are some of the big guns coming on, Lee, for the second half.
Yeah, which we thought possibly would have started the game, but that wasn't the case. Listen, it's flip reverse, isn't it, coming on into the second half. Maybe a few tired legs for Iceland that allows some of the big hitters to really come on and engage.
And for them comes on a winger here in Christian Linson of Twente in the Dutch Eredivisie. He had a good game against Japan in that defeat in Tokyo a week or so ago. Here we go, the second half starts and Argentina one by one the big guns are coming into the action. At half time I think a total of 5 alterations as they rotate their pack, but still Lee Hendry, no Messi.
Yes, I think at some stage we will see him. I think this stadium will definitely erupt when we do. I think just the visions of coming on the large screen shows what everyone seems to be here for. There's no doubt of that. But yes, I mean, still some talent that have come on from Argentina. It just shows their strength and depth.
Goes to Powell. Helped on towards Simeone. It's in the air though there by Magnusson for Iceland. certainly on at half-time. Romero, McAllister, Martinez of the Lautaro variety, and Enzo Fernandez. There's Romero to keeper Jeronimo Rulli. A foul against Argentina. Well, backing in there from, I think, Giuliano Simeone. In Rome when his dad was playing for Lazio. Some Magnusson for Iceland. It's Oskarsson. There's Otamendi, and again. Should run through there here to Palsson for Iceland. Got that 1-1 draw in the sides, meant for the only time at the World Cup in 2018. Or Logi Tomasson. So Oskarsson. Ottoman Gudmundsson here now to Palsson again for Iceland. From Enzo Fernandez, in goes Nico Paz. Tomasson again. Linson. Against Tomasson here as he pulls back on Giai.
Yeah, he's climbing all over him. Once that ball played into the space, but Tomasson just jumps on Giai's back there.
Giai, a young fullback who's making waves in his career with Argentina. Made his debut back in March in a game with Mauritania. Makes his second successive start here for Argentina. With Rulli. Medina. Medina still here, really strong defender for Kundo Medina. Now it's to Paul. Nico Paz, space to move into here now for Argentina. Paz will drive on. Paz. Giai, now Simeone. Nico Paz. They use Simeone here. Back to Rodrigo de Paul. So second half team begins to gel and to settle here for Argentina. Romero. Giai. Paz. Has fouled here by defender Magnusson. Raw because they've seen Messi warming up the fans in this sold-out stadium in Alabama. Gudmundsson for Iceland now to pick out the pass onto Ellidsson. Gretarsson. Well, Hlinsson for Logi Tomasson for Iceland. DePaul. Nico Paz. Giai. It will take time, of course, Lee, for a team with all those half-time changes to just settle and gel into the game, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I think listen, when you're making 4 or 5 changes into a team, I don't think it just completely clicks, does it? It does take time to just have them developments. Obviously, the dimensions change in the squad, personnel changes. That's why it takes that little bit of time just to have that gel.
Here's Romero. Giai. Paz, neatly done here. Nico Paz again. And McAllister. So 1-1 heading back towards a more recognisable team. Of course, Messi would be the icing on the cake for the fans here. This game in MLS was on the 24th of May. came off with a minor hamstring complaint for Inter Miami in the game against MLS opposition, the Philadelphia Union. It's a foul on Isak Johannesson. Goal down. There's Haraldsson for Iceland. Johannesson, who's been very tidy so far. The ball on now to Logi Thomasson.
A little bit of frustration there from Iceland players. They want to try and have that transition in wide areas where they're getting possibly in a 1v1 situation, they could deliver into the box. Been able to do so. They finished the first half quite strongly, and a lot of possession without any purpose, really.
Otamendi. It's Christian Giai again. DePaul's pass. On here now for Simeone, who checks back. Simeone still here for Argentina, and moved on. Enzo Fernandez, and cleared away. Eve Elliotson for Iceland.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Getting Simeone on the ball. He's just trying to pick something out. It's a great little ball from DePaul into the space, and then it's all about the vision. Just trying to wait for that little bit of support, which he does get in the end. So Fernandez tries to work something out. Just tries to just chip that little ball into an area where Martinez is hovering for his goal.
Haraldsson, into Gudmundsson. Haraldsson. Oscarsson couldn't chase it, so picked up here by Romero for Argentina. The back pass gives a cheap corner here to Iceland.
Well, a poor giveaway. Can overplay at times, can't you? But that's Argentina. That's the way they're developing their makeup. A bit of press there from Iceland, just forcing the issue. It's a good opportunity. Good delivery into the box. There's some of them defenders in there that might cause a problem.
First corner here for Arno Gudlaugsson's team comes in the game's 54th minute. Palsson, Thomasson, Gretosson and Magnusson all up here from the back for Iceland. And they put pressure on Rulli in the Argentina goal. Isak Johannesson corner inbound here for Iceland. It's a good one too, it's helped on here for another one.
It's not bad deliveries, it's just missing. Taking that first man out of the equation.
It's the first real spell of sustained pressure on the goal in the game for Iceland. This second corner in succession. This one the domain of Albert Gudmundsson of Fiorentina. Gudmundsson here. Oh, just ran away there from Oscarsson, the number 9 in the centre. Giai's breakaway. Enzo Fernandez for Argentina.
It's the one that's probably more deeper in that midfield that's taking a lot of the football at the moment.
Lautaro Martinez, there's McAllister, good footwork here, it's back to Lautaro Martinez again for Argentina. Back out to Giai. DePaul. There by the head of Magnusson. Just begun, you feel now, to find their range and rhythm again, Argentina.
It's took them 10 minutes or so in the second half to really get hold of the football. It's just finding that development where they can work the ball forward. Getting some really close moments and dangerous bits of play.
Comes off Oli Oscarsson last. The Spanish Cup, the Copa del Rey with his club Sociedad in the season just gone. There's Giai for Argentina. McAllister, the flag stays down here. Paz is away. It's Nico Paz. Lautaro Martinez couldn't get there. So near to a second goal.
Well, it's a great breakaway, it really was. Nico Paz, I think, just gambles on the flick on. He holds his line well. He's onside. And he's just trying to pick out. Oh, Martinez just over hits the ball, doesn't he? I think he only needs to feel it into that space where Martinez has got a simple tapping, but he's always reaching and stretching for the ball that's played across.
More changes. We're going to see coming on Thiago Almada, number 16, and also Nico Gonzalez too. So 2 more to bring on here for Argentina. Nico Gonzalez and Thiago Almada, both club mates in the last season with Atletico Madrid. In the case of Gonzalez on loan there from Juventus. Paz on most to make way here. So here is Almada. And still no number 10. It's Oscarsson. Romero. Rodrigo de Paul for Argentina. Enzo Fernandez does well here. Until that last ball given away, but then the ball is returned here to McAllister. De Paul. Here they come again now. It's into Almada. Enzo Fernandez. Giai. Rodrigo de Paul. Will be a free kick for... No, the referee lets play go on here. Now it's going to be a call back for the challenge, the initial one on Goodmanson.
Yeah, it was the right call, wasn't it? Just to stop Argentina in their tracks. And in that foul there that just relieves that little bit of pressure.
Johannesson. Drive on here, he's got to support now. The ball from Magnusson. Dropping deep now, he's got Haraldsson. We're near the hour mark. This is Oli Oscarsson. Palsson again for Iceland. Oscarsson, and Haraldsson goes again here. Oh, the shot is close. Haraldsson wide, but not by much here for Iceland.
It's a great bit of play from Haraldsson. I think just instigating this little bit of attack himself, really. Great 1-2, and it all opens up for him. None of the Argentina defenders go and engage. Very close to getting that equalising goal. Haraldsson, great strike just wide.
Now we're going a game in the balance in Auburn, Alabama. St. Johannesson again for the Icelanders. We're in this game, make no mistake about that. The world number 74 ranked team are giving the world number 1 here a good game. Here goes Linson. This one's going to be left for Logi Thomasson. Turkish club Samsunspor. Linson. Simeone escaping from Linson. McAllister, De Paul. Dina. Fernandez, that big switch of play here now towards Simeone, who took the ball down well. Simeone's pass. Tata Martinez, Alexis McAllister, who's hit the post with it. It stays at 1-0.
Say what, it's brilliant play. Really is. Simeone, Martinez and McAllister all combined in there. McAllister felt he'd scored, and he should have done really. It's one of his quality and calibre, that big switch, a play from Enzo Fernandez. I love this. There was a little bit of infringement, but nothing that would have fell back. That little deep pass into Alexis McAllister. He should score, there's no doubt. He just tries to guide it in, but unfortunately it ricochets off the post.
The game stays in the balance. Here is Fernandez. McAllister ball down. Yellow card as well here for Johannesson. His tempers boil over here. Johannesson led away by the referee, who's going to keep a tight hold of this all of a sudden.
Just protecting their players. Johannesson's had a really good game as well in that midfield. He's been called upon. I felt it was a real rash challenge, but I'm sure it was as rash as what they're making out. Definitely not. It's just the protection over McAllister. Listen, it's the foul, there's no doubt of that, but it's made a little bit too much big. I feel that needed to bring on infringement and all the Argentina players getting in around him.
Well, peace has broken out. You think of it, that yellow card then for Isak Johannesson of German club Cologne. And here this free kick is going to be seen to by Emi de Paul. Also there is Enzo Fernandez, and also Jason is Almada as well. So free kick. Argentina, only a one-goal game. And Messi is inbound. His first game since his last club game on May the 24th, that minor left hamstring complaint. Powell and Fernandez on this free kick for Argentina. Who has a go here? The shot is tame, and a simple pickup really there for Olafsson.
There's a routine save for Olafsson. Straight in the middle of the goal.
Launched by Magnusson. Halsen's flick on now. Elliotson will chase, but he's away, and this could be Messi's time. And still he waits, but he is not far away from coming on. Hamilton. It's up here to Simeone for Enzo Fernandez. De Paul is on the move here. De Paul for Argentina. What can they work here? De Paul, the cross beyond running Almada.
Yeah, it's just overcooked, I think. Needed that little bit more support quickly. Possibly might have been able to pick one of his teammates out.
Rodrigo De Paul. He's Messi's clubmate these days with Inter Miami here in Major League Soccer. Be a double change, Messi and one other. And they're coming on for Argentina shortly. Medina. It's with Nico Gonzalez. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister's pass for Lautaro Martinez here. Lautaro Martinez! He's in the post too. McAllister again. Another block. The fame of the goal again takes a pounding there from Argentina.
Yeah, it's brilliant, wasn't it? Oh, Martinez. You can see why he scored so many goals. Getting a super pick out, and any good striker just composes himself, gets himself into an area, and to be quite honest, again, he should score. Does everything almost right. The frame of the post saves Iceland once again.
Almada's calling here for Argentina, a short one this time. Almada. Clipped in, but too long for the Albiceleste jerseys in the centre. And just listen to this. Here he comes, armband at the ready for cap 199 for Lionel Messi. He turns 39 in 15 days' time. And here comes the man, the main man for Argentina, on for a cameo. This one as well, we're going to see Gonzalo Montiel, the man whose kick won the last World Cup, that shootout versus France in Qatar. And before that, there'll be a little break here to get the players refreshed and ready for the final push.
Yeah, the cooling break's always important, just to have that little bit of time with the coach, and I'm sure they're going to have plenty of fluids on board, but see, the atmosphere, the mood might change with Messi coming on the field.
Stays at 1-0. They've hit the post twice those second half. You saw McAllister, then Lautaro Martinez both hit the same post for Argentina, but this man's introduction will see this place come alive, this stadium. They've come to see him, and now they will see him. Messi on for the game's final quarter. To say, Lee, cap 199, a 21-year career for Argentina.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable servant, unbelievable player. He's calling the magician. He can pull anything out of the bag. I mean, even at that fine age of 38.
And the coach says it's his call when he retires. He's earned that right, he says, Scaloni.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, Messi has been one of, if not the world's best player that we've seen. You know, he will make the call when he feels it's time. As we said, I feel that he could be utilised throughout the group stages if need be, called upon and needed for maybe someone to just unlock something. He's got that in his kit bag all day.
Yes, as I say, a Messi of moments these days, a player who doesn't really have across the 90 minutes the same as he used to have influence terms, but will look to pick out those moments, those set plays, those single passes which can open up a game and change a game. As Aron Gunnarsson, also Jon Thorsteinsson come on here for Iceland, as they too rotate their pack as they try to chase the game at 1-0 down. Is Aron Gunnarsson. Here's the foul. McAllister. Messi's first touch. Oh, Messi's pass on for Martinez. Lautaro Martinez just past the post, but he's given a penalty.
I tell you what, how good was that from, Messi? Is this his first touch? Actually, it's his first touch. It just composes a brilliant pass through the eye of a needle. Unbelievable, great bit of movement from Lautaro Martinez, who again should score and tries the little cheeky dink, but the penalty's given because Olofsson comes out rash and brings him down. I mean, this might be his third touch. He's obviously going to take it.
Well, World Cup 2018, at the 1-1 draw in Moscow, Messi missed a penalty against Iceland. He's come on for a cameo. They've come to see him score goals and make things happen. Already he's done just that to win this penalty with that super through ball. And now Messi for Argentina for a 2-0 lead. It's Lionel Messi scores. Of course he scores. The main man, the talisman, off the bench within seconds. has made a penalty and scored a penalty. It's what he does. A man of moments, a man who makes the magic happen.
It's exactly what he does, and that's what we've been waiting for. Everybody in this stadium has been waiting for. I mean, instantly he gets on the ball and produces an absolute brilliant pass through to Martinez. Yes, wins a penalty, and then there's only one thing that was going to happen there, wasn't it? And that was his third touch, having been on probably not even a minute, and he just sticks it in that top left-hand corner. Brilliant penalty, well executed, just what you expect from the magician, Messi.
Well, that is what they came to see here. 88,000 fans have come to see Messi, and Messi is not disappointed already. Here he is again. DePaul. Messi again. Messi in the mood. Messi's pass goes again. Here's Almada. McAllister. Now Romero. Messi. He's giving the ball away.
Some moment though, wasn't it? When you're asking for someone to come on and really just change a game, he's a game changer. There's no doubt that whether he starts a game or whether he comes off the bench, and that's why they have someone of his quality who can just come on and do the magical things.
So 2-0, Messi's penalty to double the money here for Argentina. Here will come Johannesson for Iceland. Adam Gunnarsson. Keeper Olafsson. Repeat the feat of goalkeeper in 2018 who saved that penalty. And as Haldorsson, the man who saved that spot kick in Moscow at the World Cup in 2018. Romero for Argentina. Build on the way for Messi. Goal 117. World Cup's record goals. The record man.